Howdy doody guys, I'm the Helm15. Today I'm joined with... Gonna guess the dog's barking?
No.
I said I'm joined with...
Oh, gamer.
Oh, it's buffering.
Ew.
That had me so confused. It's like... What the hell's my sensitivity? Like, is it my sensitivity or is it my FOV? It feels weird.
I don't actually know.
Does the game look weird at all to you?
Not to me.
I don't know, my movement just feels funny. I don't know, guys. Anyway. Oh, thank you for putting that in the chat for me.
You're welcome.
Let me turn you up. Thanks, I just turned you down. I guess I don't have to do it now. Well, anyway, guys, as I was saying, as the title suggests, this is the 7th episode of the Minecast. It is also officially 2 months of streaming on this account. That's right, guys. Today marks a 2-month milestone of me live streaming and uploading to YouTube. Like, the fact that the Minecast just so happened to have fallen on that 2-month marker is insane to me. Like, normally we do some sort of big spectacle of like, oh, it's another month of streaming. No. What you guys get is a very special Minecast episode. And special how, you're probably wondering. Well, special as in, I finally do something with my life. So I have a few things planned gameplay-wise. I haven't played Minecraft in a couple days. So, I'm very inexperienced. But, I do have some plans for today. And we'll get to those as we go. But, to start us off, Star, do you have any discussion questions?
None that I can think of at the moment.
Failure. Kidding. That's right, guys. First thing we're doing. A diamond pickaxe. The second thing we're doing. If I can make it up my own staircase.
Looks like you're having a lot of fun there.
hearing lots of mobs, but it shouldn't be. My home's well lit and it's daytime.
Maybe underground. Maybe your parrots are picking up noise and then repeating it.
Wait, that's a thing they can do?
Yeah. They help you locate if there's mobs around, even if they're underground.
How am I just now learning this?
I don't know. That's been a thing since they've been added to Minecraft.
That's right. We're making a bucket. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. Well, we'll sleep before we do anything else. Alright, and Jacoby will be joining us here after a few. He's doing something outside currently, so that's why he's not here. But, and he has an announcement as well. I'll let him do that himself when he gets here. You know, honestly, guys, it is crazy that we've been at this for 2 entire months. Like, I knew this was going to be a long-term thing. Like, doing this stuff, streaming, it's very easy for me to do. Like, it's not something like I find a chore or a task, really. I think the most... Do you have, like, a fan running? Jess?
Do I have what?
I hear something, like, in the background.
That could be the air running.
Oh, okay. It might be.
Yeah, there's no other noise.
It's not a big deal. I was just trying to get to the bottom of what it was.
Ah.
It's like, I know your bedroom fan doesn't make noise.
Yeah, that doesn't make noise, but there's an air conditioner right outside my bedroom.
It's not really an air conditioner, it's just a...
Or whatever it is.
It's a vent. I was gonna say, this time of year, if you're running an air conditioner, Jesus, you got some problems, man. You need a therapist. Wait, was that not... Weird. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, like, I think the most time-consuming, like, chore of streaming is honestly posting on, like, socials when I'm going live. Like, I did talk to somebody on Twitter, and they recommended doing Twitter, Discord, and TikTok. Just sticking to those 3 only when posting. So I'm gonna try that for a couple of days. And I'm also going to be doing YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you already saw it. If you go to YouTube and you go over to my community page, the community tab, I will be scheduling posts to go up about 11:50, 11:55, saying that I'll be going live. So, no, hello, Jacoby.
Hola.
Like, with YouTube, it's really easy to just schedule a post and let it do its thing. With Twitter, Discord, TikTok, really any other social media, you don't have that luxury of, like, hey, I click 3 buttons and I have a post ready to be published at X time on X day. I don't like that you can't like do multiple on YouTube. Like I can't just go through and schedule for the same post to be uploaded day after day. I think I have to do it separately.
Can on good old Zuckerbook.
Yeah, Facebook. See, I don't have a Facebook for streaming though.
I don't either.
I need to make one because for some reason my Instagram keeps getting its settings changed to post onto my actual Facebook account.
Oh,
I don't want that. Yeah, when I posted about my new logo and banner, I posted it on my Instagram and it posted to my YouTube, and I didn't realize till I had, like, I opened my Facebook and I was like, oh, why is my Uncle Ray liking a post? Looks, oh, that's why. For some reason, I had my streaming Instagram linked to my actual YouTube or my actual Facebook, so I was like, why? Why you do this to me? It's fine.
You should be able to turn that off.
I did. I didn't realize I had it on. That was the problem. I don't remember turning it on. So, just seeing it randomly did it was like, why? Why you do this to me? I'm sure I could go on YouTube and, like, just select, like, the image and the text I want and schedule it, like, a week out or something like that. But the problem then is remembering, like, what day I did it on, so what day I have to redo it. I think it's just easier to, like, at noon or, like, whenever I have free time to schedule an upload, or, yes, not schedule an upload, schedule a post. I don't know.
scheduled uploads and everything too.
Yeah, I don't really have the need to schedule uploads, nor do I have that luxury, because I stream, then upload.
Yeah.
I would love to at some point be able to, like, have it set up where, like, today's stream's not uploaded for 2 whole days, like on YouTube or something like that.
Now that I am working, I will have a cord for my computer soon.
Yeah.
And we can have that luxury. We
Yeah.
can do YouTube exclusive content and be able to do that.
Yeah. Or, like, realistically, what we could do...
Compilation and everything.
No, what I'm thinking more of is once... I'm actually turning the call down slightly, because I did turn my mic up a little. So I don't want y'all to be too loud. Anyway. No, what I was thinking more along the lines of is we do 2-hour streams, so we could split the streams up into part 1 and part 2s.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that. Honestly, I don't know. I'm liking the 2-hour streams. And they're not too hard for uploading to YouTube.
It's just more of a retention rate thing.
Huh?
I said it's just more of a retention rate thing.
Yeah, retention's really the biggest problem. But, did you realize, Jacoby, that today is 2 months?
Yes, I did.
Absolutely insane. Like, I'm super proud of y'all for sticking with us for this long.
I think it's what, a full Minecast too?
7 episodes. I don't know how much that is in days, but it is a decent amount of time.
We do 1 a week, so it's a little over a month.
Yeah. I don't know, but honestly, guys, it's crazy. But yeah, there's Jacoby's big announcement. He got a job.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's kind of here and there on streams in the near future, at least, that's why.
I will try to make as many as I can. So.
Yeah. I think really the first week's gonna be like an experimental kind of phase.
See what I can make, what I can.
Yeah. Or really just seeing like how you're feeling when you're getting off.
Well, from what I've seen, just from like Because I went in today and just basically sat for a half hour while she was trying to get things situated for me.
Yeah.
I have to call back in a few days and go back in and do computer work. It's very, like, slow, so I don't think I'll be, like, mad or anything like that coming off work or overwhelmed or anything.
Well, no, I just meant more of, like, tired.
I'm always tired.
Fair point.
I could sleep for 48 hours straight and wake up tired.
I know. But no, like, like I said, just, like, the first week or so, we're kind of gonna be here and there with it, with Jacoby, because it's like, I know I wouldn't want to go work a 4 to 6 hour?
Yeah, it's...
Because it's 4 to 8 would be 4, and then 4 to 10 would be 6.
It's more than likely... hours.
Huh?
It's more than likely gonna be 6 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go work a 6-hour shift and then have to come home and then work again.
My girlfriend's not gonna be too happy.
Yeah.
So that means we're not gonna be able to call every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I think honestly that's another part of like why I haven't been way more focused towards getting a job, because it's just like you only have so many hours in a day.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, I didn't realize this. If I hit 50 followers on Twitch, I can become a Twitch initiate, I think it's called. Or no, Twitch affiliate.
Yeah.
Meaning I will be monetized on Twitch. Which, the fact that Twitch has such a lower threshold than YouTube is kind of insane to me. But then again, there's Twitch affiliate and there's Twitch partner. There's 2 different levels. And I don't really know what's at each level. I need to look more into that off stream when I have time. But Jacoby, have you seen my new live post?
What?
I said, have you seen my new live post?
Yeah.
What do you think of that design that I did?
I like it.
Okay.
It's a bit of an attention grabber.
Yeah, I was trying to like... The problem I had, which I explained this to Star, the app that I use, I'm not going to say it out loud, but literally, the only font where you can do a mix of upper and lowercase is the default font.
Yeah, I know what app you're talking about.
Like, if you use any other fonts, it defaults to all caps. So, like, I was trying to do it where it's like, it's how my username is spelled. You know, capital T, lowercase the rest. But, it just said no. So, I have to do all caps. You know, the hound. So, it is what it is. I'm not too upset about it, guys. I think it looks good, and yesterday we actually had a small spike in viewership at the beginning, even though it didn't show up in my report. We had 4 viewers when we started the stream.
nice.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's not like, you know, greatest amount of viewers we've ever had, but...
Hey, it's decent.
Huh?
I said, hey, it's still decent.
Yeah. Anything to get numbers up is honestly good. It's like I'm also starting to try and post at least once daily on Twitter as well, guys. Because I definitely think Twitter is a good way to grow. I mean, I can't really think of that many celebrities that don't have a Twitter account. I know there are some, but I can't think of many. Like, Twitter's certainly a good platform if you're wanting to grow.
Going through my camera roll and just found a random picture of Lucy.
That'll happen. I have a few clips because me and Star played with her sister off stream. And we got a win, so that was fun. And we also killed Peter. So that was fun. So I might be uploading those as YouTube shorts at some point tomorrow. You know what else I found out today that really sucks? That I didn't realize until now. You can't use your cell phone as a webcam on Xbox.
No.
You can on PC, but you just can't on Xbox.
I could have told you that one.
Well, yeah, I mean, I figured it. But, you know, always hold out hope, you know?
Hope is for the weak-minded. Goals are for the strong.
Hope is for children near Christmas time.
I need you to get her makeup.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, oh, there goes Jacoby being an adult.
They're not my children.
I know.
That was...
That's the crazy thing, like, I've thought about this. I'm sure a lot of other, like, streamers and YouTubers have as well. Dude, if I had children, I would not be saying half of the stuff that I say on stream. Huh?
I said I still would be.
Yeah? You don't really care what your children hear?
I will not even filter myself in front of my children.
See, I'd have to.
For me, it's my children will not be sheltered. They're gonna hear it in the real world anyway.
Well, yeah, but for me, it's like, I don't want my kids to grow up hearing the words that I heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's not, what I'm saying is that's not gonna happen. Just because they don't hear it from you, doesn't mean they're not gonna hear it.
Yeah.
Me and you both know from going to where we went to school at, that you still hear it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And always will.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like why I cuss nowadays, because, like, I used to never cuss. Like, I got to a certain point where it was like, you know, everybody cusses at some point. Like, you can protect your children as much as you want to. Eventually, they're going to get out in the real world, and they're going to hear words you don't want them to hear. And that's just reality.
See, my thing is, yes, I have a filter, and yes, I will use it around my children one day, but I will never full filter myself.
Yeah.
They're gonna hear things anyways. It's better for them to hear it from me and ask me what it means than go to some
Oh yeah.
and say, what does that mean?
Yeah. My tinnitus is acting up.
I forgot that picture was in my camera roll. Picture of good old Skechers.
I feel like Facebook is literally like the social media platform of like that guy you didn't talk to a lot in school finding you and reaching out. I literally had... You're gonna know who I'm talking about. Shepherd. Huh?
I said, yeah.
Add me on Facebook.
I've had, and I can say his name on stream because he also creates content on the YouTube platform. Robert.
Who?
Bobby.
Oh, okay.
He goes by Robert now.
I know.
He also creates content on the YouTube platform, so I can say on. Like he reached out to me not too long ago. So.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people reach out to me on Facebook and it's like, bruh, I didn't even talk to you when we were friends, let alone now. I saw you every day in school and still didn't talk to you. What makes you think I want to talk to you now? I'm not trying to be mean, guys, honestly. Like, if you ever find me on a social media platform, I'm always down to talk, but there's just a lot of weird people out there where it's like, why? What do you want from me?
Talk to me now.
Huh?
But you hated me, and why do you want to talk to me now?
Literally, like, it irks me so much, because, like, they want something from me. Oh. I'm being hit, and I don't know what from. Oh, I'm going to die.
I just deleted 314 items from my camera roll.
Proud of you, proud of you.
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Still have 414 photos and 7 videos. 90%.
This cave is scary and I don't even remember like how I got into it. Nor do I remember how to get out of it. I know there's multiple exits. I'm 95% sure over here is where those axolotls were.
You want me to find the coordinates for you?
Oh, you can. If you can, that'd be there. What?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to download shorts off of YouTube, so I'll have to.
Why would you want to download shorts off YouTube?
Huh?
Why would you want to download shorts off YouTube?
My own shorts,
Yeah.
so I can put them on TikTok, Twitter,
Oh, yeah.
Instagram.
Dude, honestly, I've been thinking about putting some more, like, some of my short form content over on Twitter.
I am gonna put all of my any video I upload now on will be also uploaded to Twitter, as well as shorts and anything else.
You're talking full videos too?
I'm talking kids.
Wow.
Because I don't do 2 hours like you do. I do half hour to 1 hour, so.
I know. But even then, like, I don't know. Like,
the YouTube algorithm, gone. It's dead. If you're not doing short form content, there's no going anywhere with it anymore. You may slowly climb, but you're never going to get past that 1,000, 2,000 subscriber mark.
yeah.
Putting 2-hour vids and everything else up.
Yeah.
It's possible, but it's not likely anymore.
Yeah. Well, did you hear Brandon's got a video right now? It's got over, like 300 views.
Nice. No, I did not.
Literally, I say I'm taking a 2 to 3 day break. The first video of my break period, that's him solo, 300 plus views.
They just didn't like you.
It had to been something like that. I don't know if it's because he hasn't been like talking much in them, so it's like not a lot of commentary. It's more gameplay focused or what, but it's absolutely insane. Like, I'm super happy for him. I just don't know what he did to break the algorithm like that. Cause see and that's the crazy thing. The viewer intention for that video is only a minute 34, is what he said. Like the average on it is only a minute 34.
All he did was manage to get put on a lot of recommendeds.
Yeah.
Because if the retention's that low, nobody's actually sharing or watching.
Yeah.
Also, do you want the coordinates right now?
Give me a second, but yeah, I would like that. But no, what the really crazy thing of it is, on YouTube Studio, it's showing over 400, but on YouTube, it's only showing like 300 and something.
So is he managed to get on other YouTube platforms? Because there's more than just YouTube. There's also like other forms of YouTube and other continent and stuff.
Yeah.
Nation.
I don't get why people decide. I mean, it's cool, but homie, why are you commenting on my live post? I'm live. I can't be looking at Twitter while I'm actively playing.
What?
A person on Twitter. They commented on it like they're a Twitch partner and they run this like firm or whatever. It's like cool, I appreciate the comment, but Huh?
She sent you the coordinates.
Oh. Can you read them off to me? Someone?
What? 112, 7, and 80.
I was gonna say, I told him.
What'd you say, Jacoby?
Said I, because I wasn't sure if you had time to go.
You're buffering. Or something.
I told you because I didn't think you would have time to read it yourself.
Oh, okay.
Is that noise me?
No, that's Jess.
Okay. I was gonna say, if I'm buffering, is that me?
No, you're buffering, but she has her heat turned on.
Oh, okay.
She has a vent right outside of her room, so that's just her furnace running.
That makes sense.
No, you were buffering. It was like a type deal where like I heard a couple words, but it's like
Yeah.
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 Is it better now?
Oh yeah, it's better now. All right, can someone reread the coordinates? Because I have short-term memory loss.
Forgot what I was doing. We have 112.
Okay, it's 112.
Like, this takes you to your, little mine area.
Okay, well I need to. But it's 7, right? The middle one.
Yeah, 7, and then the last number is 80.
Okay. I already forgot. It's 119, right? No, 112. 112. I swear, short-term memory loss is gonna get me killed someday. I mean, in game, for the record stream. I'll do just fine in life, but video game wise. Huh?
I said, are you sure about that one?
Are you sure about that?
Am I doing the thing again?
What thing?
Buff the green?
No. Ah! Water!
Water.
Let me through the water! If you're swimming, you can go through a 1 block gap. That is lava. That is lava I'd like to harvest.
What?
What?
I thought you said something.
I mean, I did say something.
But it was.
Huh?
Never mind.
Huh? What did you say, Gary? No, I didn't forget my dentures.
I'm buying you, like, Walmart tickets right there. Because you're more deaf than I am, and that's an issue. 'Cause
Honestly, bro. I don't know how I ended up deaf, but I am.
I'm the only one around here supposed to be saying, huh? What? Because I'm blue.
Okay, so what's the third coordinate?
80.
80. Okay, so it's this way. So you know that one's going on. Oh man, that's a skeleton.
Skeleton wants to be your friend.
I think I've literally just circled back into the rock.
Looks like that.
Drugs are bad with me.
I can't get both okay, this way. It's like I can't get both coordinates to go down.
Sounds like you have someone sitting outside your door with a buffering wheel star. Like polished.
Me with the floor buffer.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like one of them walk behind floor buffers.
Mm-hmm.
The stores.
Do you like getting wet?
You know, it's crazy when the temperature outside is warm to me now.
Literally.
I went out in shorts and t-shirt and no shoes earlier and was completely fine. Because I'm -19 degrees.
When I did wood, I had one of my itch attacks. I literally was out there in just jeans and a t-shirt. Bringing in wood. And it was only like 12 degrees outside. Yeah, I'm built. That's a creeper! That's a geode, guys. I can get amethyst. I can get one of the crystal gems. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm gonna test something on X.
You can call it Twitter, it's fine. We understand.
But it's called X.
I understand.
So with what I'm doing is the shorts that did the best, I'm not gonna put any hashtags on them to see what happens. But the ones that didn't do decent on YouTube, I'm gonna put hashtags on and see what happens.
Okay.
The define. Kinda test the Twitter X algorithm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, test that algorithm a little.
Because I haven't done much on Twitter since Elon has came into ownership.
It's definitely a lot better. I may have goofed a little on my,
I do have 5 following already.
I may have goofed slightly on my Twitter. I'll be the first one to admit that. I may or may not have made a political post. Nothing bad, but
on your Twitter,
yeah. One that could definitely catch me some flack. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
trying to see what you're talking about.
I posted about 2 presidential candidates. And a congressional candidate.
This is 2021.
What?
Your very first post, your Star Wars version of Terminator. I'd really love to see him in live action. Can anyone tell me his name?
Yeah, I wanted to do a little like Star Wars related quiz. It did not work. No one cared.
Well, that was 2021. Nobody cared about Star Wars back then.
Facts.
Nobody really does now either, though. It's kind of died. It's got its own little community, but most people just don't care anymore. They just, nah, I'm good on that.
Honestly, COVID kind of killed Star Wars. Because Star Wars really is one of those franchises that is it's community based. It's people based.
Oh, you're talking about the one from an hour ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
It's not the biggest deal because it talks about a YouTuber who's currently running for Congress and 2 presidential candidates.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the biggest deal. I just know it could ruffle people's feathers, and it's like, I don't really care.
I mean, the person that you tagged last is what's gonna ruffle feathers.
Yeah. And
It'd be crazy if he just came in and liked your thing.
oh no, I'm more hoping that either Brandon Herrera or Vivek like it. I mean,
Brandon is
huh?
He's the AK guy, correct?
Yeah, Brandon Herrera.
Yeah.
Yep. He's running for Congress in Texas.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Honestly, dude, it is. And they had a sit down at a gun store a couple days ago. That's why I posted it. I was like, he went from sitting and talking with the AK guy to being on stage, announcing he was no longer running, and endorsing the other guy. Like, literally in a week's time, he went from doing an interview with the AK guy to I'm backing out, DJ is the way to go. Like, complete 180. But I mean, it's cool. Vivek definitely made. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm probably not.
You're not.
Well, how does he pronounce his name?
I can't pronounce it correct, but I know you're not.
Is it Vivek or?
I think Vivek, yeah.
Yeah. Either way.
I don't know how to pronounce it and don't want to try, because I'm not...
Fair enough. Like, either way, dude made absolute waves. Running. Like, I'm at that age where I could legally vote. I could legally vote.
Yeah, I'm voting this year.
I might. We'll see.
Depends on if the person that tagged last stays in the running.
Oh, of course he is.
Then yeah, I'm going to vote this year.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's just this upcoming election is gonna be insane. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
Whoa, the one that you were talking about of Rogues is sitting at 430 views.
Yeah, dude, it is. It grew exponentially.
2 hours and 25.
Huh?
Wow. It's 2 hours and 25. Wow. Length.
Yeah.
I saw you kind of at a stump there.
Yeah, I was like really confused. I was like, he didn't. That was
His shorts aren't even doing good.
No, they're not.
It's because the way he. Oh my.
What? Are you watching it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
His shorts, yeah.
Oh. I thought you were watching the video that was doing really well.
The way he cropped his shorts, I'm not giving that any more views. He's got plenty. He don't get my channel views looking at my shorts.
Facts. I was trying to get I commented on Darwin Arbiter's one enlisted video. I said, if you re-uploaded this as a YouTube short, it would do better view-wise. I'm just trying to be friendly. And I'm pretty sure you deleted my comment.
Nah, I'm good on that, bro.
Like, literally, I was just trying to be nice. Because I literally was like, love the content, it looks really good, yada 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 yada. And just straight up deleted it. Just said no.
And my advice to you is only try to help other people if they reach out to you first.
No, he did. He was the one that commented on my enlisted video and was like, hey,
no,
you know.
I'm not saying reached out to help you. I'm saying reaches out and asked for help.
Oh, okay.
Because people are very...
vain.
Yeah, I was gonna different word, but...
That's honestly the best word for it. No, I get it. It was just like, I don't know. The crazy thing is, that same video, the one that I commented on of his, went from 6 views to 9 views. Since I watched it and left the comment on it. And it's only a minute-long video. Like, and I didn't post about it. I didn't do anything. I literally commented on it. I'm not taking any credit. That was all Darwin's Arbiter, but I'm just saying, man. That would be that clip, because it's literally him playing enlisted, and he like shot at a plane, and then the plane crashed into the ground, and because he had shot it right before it crashed, he got credit for the kill.
Yeah.
And it's literally just a minute clip of him sitting, like, off the objective, watching this plane swoop in, shooting the plane crash. A 1 minute clip, and I literally was just like, hey, it would do a lot better as a short. Being friendly, and nope. Who knows, maybe if you look at the comment will be there, but I looked like an hour later, I'm pretty sure he just deleted it. It's honestly the fact that, like, as a creator, you can delete other people's comments on your videos is insane. Like, if I do bad in a video, I want to just be flayed in public in the comment section. So, I know I've asked this before, but I feel like I should ask this again. Both of you. So far, what is your favorite video of mine that you've been in? We've been at this for 2 months now. What is your favorite video of mine you've ever been in?
I'd have to go either a Minecast episode or Fortnite.
Yeah.
Don't know which one.
I definitely feel like Minecast would be a lot more fun if we had, like, some more brainstorming capabilities. Like, I definitely think when this grows, like, or our group grows, having special guests on, like Rogue, like Vamp, like anybody else who we collab with, would definitely propel the Minecast. Because honestly, like, the same 3 people, episode after episode, there's only so many topics we can talk about. Now, and only so many topics we want to talk about, because, I mean, I don't want to delve too deeply into politics, or war, or firearms on this. 'Cause believe me, I could make a 2-hour, video just talking about firearms. I did it with the enlisted video not that long ago. But, yeah, it's just, there's only so much we can talk about, especially if we did try and keep this somewhat Minecraft grounded, like say at some point in the near future I were to tell you two, like, hey, one discussion question of the Minecast has to be Minecraft related. There's only so many topics we can talk about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why, like, honestly, why so many people like Fortnite, because it's kind of like Roblox, there's just so much to do, you don't really get tired of it. Because, like, with Fortnite, no 2 matches are gonna be the exact same. And if they are, probably did something wrong. Like, I genuinely don't get tired of Fortnite. Like, I have my days where it's like, oh, this game sucks, I hate this game, I never want to play this game again. But, realistically, it is a very great game for what it is. And it really is the largest game for what it is. I definitely don't think there's ever going to be a battle royale that's going to surpass Fortnite. Either you have thoughts on that matter? Jacoby's silent, and that worries me.
I was muted.
Oh.
I put the Switch in case I decide to play any later.
Oh, yeah, I probably will. Me and Star do both have crowns. So, we'll see. I mean, hell, if we get a crown win, that's going to be another YouTube short for my channel. But yeah, like, what are your thoughts on that, Jacoby? Like, I'm sure that's a hot take. But, I definitely don't think there's going to be a specifically Battle Royale. I'm not saying game.
I did.
Huh?
I did not hear what you said.
Are y'all able to hear me alright, or...?
I just did not hear you. I was talking.
For me, you're getting buffered.
Yeah, me as well, buffering.
Okay. I can try and fix my buffering once I get back to the house. Because it's becoming nighttime and I don't want to try and mess with anything on my phone right this second. Am I good now, or is it still...
It's fine now for me.
Jacoby?
Yeah, I can hear you fine now.
Okay. Basically what I said is I don't think there's ever going to be a battle royale that surpasses Fortnite.
I don't think so either.
Where the hell's my house? Not again! I swear I explore more than like 20 blocks and I lose my house. I even made it taller.
Maybe it's up there.
I'm just gonna try to get... I made it taller. I guess it's that way. So I do faintly see...
Oh, your treehouse is right there.
Okay. I was gonna say, I do faintly see some light through the trees, but,
You should have, like, a trail of torches or something that leads right to your...
The problem is I never know which direction I'm gonna go out in.
Huh.
And I usually don't, time check before I leave. Like, I don't look up at the sun. Zombie, I want to go home. I want to sleep in my bed. Y'all can sleep in the sun.
They love you. But they love you.
They can love me in hell.
Okay then.
What? Son of a buck! Alright. Can we now please discuss the topic of... what topic was I going to want to discuss?
Said something about favorite video. I never answered that one.
Oh yeah, you can answer that one.
For me, I'd honestly have to say my favorite video that we've done together so far is the zombie video we just did.
Oh yeah, dude, that was amazing. It didn't do the greatest on YouTube, but dude, it did numbers on Twitch.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, Buried's where it's at.
I'd honestly have more fun playing Transit. It's one of my...
Oh no, I had a lot of fun with Transit too. I think Transit's definitely one of those, like, I need to play more and learn Because, dude, like, watching speedruns of people playing Transit is just... Dude, that's honestly torture for me. I could not imagine even, like, attempting to speedrun on Transit. Same with Origins. Like, I've never enjoyed Origins. Like, I don't know why. I don't like the more complicated maps. I don't like Transit. I don't like Origins. I don't like Shadows of Evil. I don't like any of Black Ops 4. Like, I'm a simple guy. You give me some fun mechanics like Leroy, or even the bus on Transit. Like, the bus is cool. I think Die Rise, like, if you're not actually doing the Easter egg on Die Rise can be a lot of fun. Like, honestly, the reason I dislike Transit so much is Jug is so far away. Like, there is so much work you have to do to get Jug. And with the 2-hit down system, and, you know, having to constantly wait on the bus, like, getting Jug is just not... Oh my... I don't have a saddle! Will it follow me? No.
No, sadly they will not.
It. I did not think for a second that horse was gonna be like, oh, yep, I like you now. That was gonna throw me off.
Yeah. Some you just have to go on once, and then other times it takes who knows how long.
Sucks. But yeah, no, honestly, the zombie video, like, my birthday special, / the 115-day celebration, honestly, one of the greatest videos I've done on this channel. And I keep saying, guys, if y'all want to see more zombies content, I will make it happen. Whether it's me playing with these two commentating in the background, or it's me getting Jacoby to come over and playing together. Like, we can make this stuff happen. And don't worry, I'm sure a lot of y'all have hated me recently. The multiplayer challenges will be complete. I'm not done doing them. I'm just done wanting to do them. Like, honestly, those... The multiplayer weapon challenges are just... They suck to record. They suck to stream. Like, I'm sure if I had, like, editing capabilities and I was doing them as YouTube-specific content, it would be a completely different story. But, like, I know how earlier I said, like, doing YouTube isn't a chore for me. Dude, those multiplayer challenge videos are a chore and a half. And the crazy thing is, like, the only ones that I've actually failed were, the ones with Jacoby.
What?
I'm talking about the multiplayer weapon challenge videos.
Mm.
The only time, I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong. But I think the only one that I've ever failed on that was when I was playing with you.
You didn't fail, I did.
I'm pretty sure I failed at least one.
No, you did not.
Okay.
There was another that you failed at.
Was it a
but
pistol?
that
Was it pistols?
with-
It was pistols. It was that stupid single shot. Was it RWI or whatever on Advanced Warfare? Or RW1?
See, not a big fan of Advanced Warfare to begin with.
Yeah.
Honestly, just, oof.
There's a lot of Call of Duty games like that for me, though. I I know a lot of people have dogged on it. I would love to get to play Vanguard. Like, there's something about the World War II setting for me that is I love.
It's, to be brutally honest, after playing the game that you play every Sunday, you're not gonna enjoy it.
What game do I play every Sunday? Oh, Enlisted?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, I would...
Vanguard, it's a multi-billion-dollar company's game. The franchise is so large, but it comes nowhere close to Enlisted.
Oh, hell no. No.
I think he's now like 19-year-old in his mother's basement.
No, Enlisted was made by Gaijin, which is a fairly large company. They're the ones behind War of Thunder and World of Tanks.
Stars AFK.
Okay.
By the way. She just messaged.
You're good. I mean, they're good. I like Gaijin. But it's like, another thing I wish my disc port worked. Because I do own Call of Duty World War II. And I did enjoy Call of Duty World War II a decent amount.
Yeah.
The campaign was really nice. Like, it had, like, individual characters. Like, you didn't have characters where, like, they're just kind of throwaway or they're just, like, bland. Like, oh, yeah, that's just a person.
Yeah.
They had personality to them. And the fact they had Josh Duhamel, who, if you don't know, played Lennox in the Michael Bay Transformers films, in a World War II setting, like, dude, I need to see Josh Duhamel in an actual World War II movie. Because he did so well in Call of Duty World War II. And got no recognition from it. Like, it's honestly sad. But yeah, like, I love Call of Duty World War II, and I've seen playthroughs of Vanguard. The campaign looks good.
Yeah.
Like, the game to play as the different characters, especially the pilot. Like, there's not a lot of games where you can actually do solid, like, World War II era plane stuff, you know what I mean? Like, Enlisted does have planes. I'd have to grind a lot to unlock them. Especially any good ones. But, yeah, dude, like, I know Vanguard Zombie sucked, and I know the multiplayer was kind of underwhelming, but the campaign looked nice. I definitely think, I wish Call of Duty would kind of go back to its roots of really good, crisp campaign with zombies and multiplayer being like the afterthought.
Well, the reason that will never happen is because Call of Duty now is just a big old cash grab.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, zombie and multiplayer DLCs, believe it or not, guys, still sell. Call of Duty makes way more money off of the DLCs than they actually do make the game a lot of times. Because it's like, yeah, you can buy the $60 game and, you know, play it for a month, but then you get tired of the gameplay and you know what you gotta do next? You gotta buy the 4 to 5 to 6 DLCs. Like, it didn't get bad until, like, Advanced Warfare. Like, I feel like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 DLCs were actually kind of nice, because, like, hey, you get a whole zombies map, but you're also getting, like, 4 whole multiplayer maps. And it's like, a lot of people back then didn't buy DLCs for the zombies maps. They bought it for the multiplayer maps, because multiplayer was such a big thing.
Yeah.
The zombie maps were a perk. I mean, like, hell, World at War Zombies was the beginning of Call of Duty Zombies, guys. And it almost didn't happen. It literally took one of the head developers to sit down and actually play it. To be like, you know what, we're putting this in the game. Because a lot of people don't realize this, how World at War Zombies started out. A small group of developers in Treyarch had already finished their projects, or their portion of the projects they were working on, and made this little hobby project. That was a zombies game mode. They used leftover assets. I mean, Nocturne Totem is literally a campaign map. It's a campaign area. The second map, Rugged, is literally also from the campaign, but it's also from the multiplayer. Wait, I can make another portal 2 wide, right? 2x3 is like the little one? God, I wish Star was here. She knows these things.
Yeah.
Dang it!
I do not, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm gonna bank that you can do 2 wide. Because I genuinely don't want to deal with that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah.
Bad.
The third map, I actually don't know. Shino Numa. I think Shino Numa was the first one that was a completely separate entity.
Yeah.
I don't think it was from campaign or multiplayer.
No.
It may have been from multiplayer. Was it one more high? I generally don't know. I know Doris was 110% its own thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you about Shino Numa though. I mean, I do have 6 extra obsidian, so if I do have to make it 3 wide, I can. It's a lot of durability on my diamond pickaxe I have to waste. Yeah. Like, literally, zombies just started out as something extra for the people who actually completed the campaign. And it almost got scrapped if a head developer hadn't sat down and played it and said, "This is the most fun I've had playing one of our games." And he had been on board since Call of Duty 1, which, for the record, is 20 years old now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Call of Duty's been around for 20 years, longer than me or Jacoby have been alive.
I turned 20 this year.
Yeah, this upcoming year, but it's 20 like today.
No, like 2024, I turned 20.
I know, but what I'm saying is it's already 20.
Yeah.
It's still older than you.
Yes, I know that. I'm not saying it's not.
No, it's crazy. But, yeah. Zombies was born out of a passion project from a few developers, and now it's the most played game mode. Crazy to think about. Like, which game would you say was the height of Call of Duty Zombies? Like, peak.
Peak, probably Black Ops 2.
See, I'd say Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Because by Black Ops 3, YouTube was a very large part of the zombies community. You had events like Easter eggs for charity, where like the Z House and other zombie YouTubers would get together. See, it looks wonky. Yeah. It may look wonky, but it's centered, so I don't care. This looks like an emerald. Alright, well, time to head to the Nether. See, I told you we'd make progress on this episode of Minecast. I'm sure you all were tired of me sitting in one specific area for the entire duration of the stream. Oh, bro, that's... No. What? Dude. Literally... Literally the most clutch Nether portal player. I step through the portal, and I'm in a Nether fortress. If y'all want to see me explore that Nether fortress, I will do that probably next... No, I might do it this episode. I'm definitely, like, I know I've tried to avoid doing this, but dudes, if I'm going to explore that Nether fortress, I'm putting it in peaceful. I am not dealing with blazes and wither skeletons. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I know it's cheating. I know it's slimy. But I ain't about that life. And I'd say Black Ops 3, because Black Ops 3 was just like, the community was the strongest. Like, you had Black Ops 3 and then, like, the giant letdown that was Black Ops 4. Because you also gotta think, like, See, now I'm having to rethink my answer. Because it may genuinely
You're
be...
buffering.
I'm
Or cut
buffering.
out one of the two.
Hello?
I can hear you now.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, cool. But like... See, I don't know. I might have to change my answer. It's not letting me...
You keep turning your camera on and off. Or somebody is.
Give me a second. It was me.
Okay.
So if I have the stream minimized, it doesn't let me minimize the call. So now I know why that wasn't working the other day. I have to close out of the stream to get the call to minimize. You're able to hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to get it where I could see where the call would be up, but I could see chat. And it just was not working. But I may genuinely have to rethink my answer because like it may genuinely be Black Ops 2 for, like. Because while the community was the strongest for Black Ops 3, but the other thing you gotta think about, Jacoby, a lot of people don't think about this. Black Ops 3 did have the most maps, because it had all the remasters. It had Zombies Chronicles.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like real talk, I know a lot of people, like, that's the biggest, like, argument in the Call of Duty fan group. Is, like, Black Ops 1, or Black Ops 2 versus Black Ops 3, which is better. There would have been no Black Ops 3 if it wasn't for Black Ops 2. The whole reason we got such a good game with Black Ops 3, such good zombies maps, such good multiplayer maps, is because Black Ops 2 was so popular. And Activision made so much money that they said to Treyarch, hey, here's a much bigger budget. Go wild. Like, Treyarch had such creative freedom with Black Ops 3 because of Black Ops 2's success. Now, I'll be the first one to say, when you think of a zombies map or a multiplayer map, your brain goes to one of two places. Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2. There's no in between. If you, I guess not zombies, but when you think of an iconic multiplayer map, your brain defaults to either a Black Ops 2 multiplayer map or Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer map. And that just speaks volumes about those two games. Like, I'm sure if I asked Jacoby right now to name a zombies map, probably gonna be Transit or something off of Black Ops 2.
Knock der Toten.
Look, Darren Toten, the original World of War. Like, I've said this before, I'll say it again. If World at War ever gets a remaster, like a full re-release with better graphics, I will never play another game. My entire channel will just consist of World at War remastered content. Because I am such a big World War II buff. Like, no game that I've ever played, and I've played multiple Medal of Honor games, no World War II game got down the grittiness and just the all-around feel of war like World at War did. Like, it was the birth of zombies. It had basically, like, the best realistic multiplayer for that era. And just, the campaign made you... like, I've literally seen on Reddit people saying that the Call of Duty World at War campaign made them feel like they had sand in their teeth. Like, World at War is to World War II... I don't want to say enthusiast, because enthusiast sounds bad. People who... I'm trying to word this without making people upset. It can't be like people who enjoy World War II, because it's like... a lot of bad stuff happened in World War II. What's the word I'm looking for? For people, when it comes to people who think World War II is a cool time period, World at War is to that group of people as 6 Days in Fallujah is to Iraq. Enjoy it.
Whoa, so I put my shorts on to TikTok and it is skyrocketing.
Dude, TikTok does numbers. It doesn't matter what you post on TikTok, honestly.
I'm there like 5 minutes ago and I'm at 224 on one vid. And every time I refresh it goes up like almost 100.
My avatar has 347 on
258
TikTok.
now.
Huh?
I said I'm at 258 now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to your channel and like your stuff. Not your channel, your TikTok.
I just went and liked all yours.
Right.
I saw that I hadn't.
The fact that I'm in your description, it makes me feel special.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why did you just now start following me? That's weird.
Because I...
Oh, you hadn't followed me on this new account.
Yeah.
Because you made a separate account for your TikTok. I forgot about that.
Yep.
I forgot it did.
I believe Star's back. Just that I'm back, but didn't say anything. Star, are you there?
It's possible she forgot to unmute again.
Are you mute?
I've been mute.
I did that the other day. I came back from the bathroom and started, like, I think I was on call with just Star alone. And I think I started talking and I was like, wait a second, I gotta press a button. I think that's kind of like why I like using the headset a lot. It's because there is that entire button that I have to press to mute or unmute. And yet somehow I still forgot to do it when recording a Transformers Earth Wars video. Really? really pains me. Like, that video was gonna be, it was such a good video. It was so good. And I just fumbled the ball and lost the entire audio for it.
You know, sometimes I just listen to music that's so sad.
Yeah?
In the corner of the screen it says, select the video title to learn more about You're Not Alone.
I love when I get, like, BetterHelp ads on a YouTube video. It's like, I don't need counseling. I just want to watch people react to memes.
It's that reason that you need counseling. They say, I don't think they're okay.
So, Star, I got literally the best nether portal spawn. I step out of the nether portal. Literally, I am right next to a nether fortress.
That's neat.
Like, I stepped out of the portal and got shot in the face by a blaze.
Maybe the blaze just wants to be your friend.
No.
Hey, I'm pretty sure it started with me hitting you.
Huh?
I said, hey, I'm pretty sure our friendship started with me hitting you.
May have.
I genuinely think it did, like in elementary school.
I know the whole reason, like, I talked to you in Cub Scouts is because you got me, like, directly in the face with a dodgeball.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Like, 5th grade. No, it was in 4th grade, because I wasn't in 4th grade.
It was 3rd.
No, I didn't start Scouts until 4th.
Really?
Yeah, I did 4th and 5th grade. I did Webelow 1 and 2.
I started Scouts before you?
Yeah.
What?
I only started because JJ thought he was such a cool guy, and I was like, dude, you're literally a beta.
Literally a word that starts with a C that I can't say.
Does it have 2 Ks? Or does it have a K in it?
Yes, but I mean, there's also another word that has a K in it.
I mean,
it has a U instead of an O.
Yeah, see, the one I'm thinking of has a U.
I just said has a U instead of an O.
Yeah, so we're thinking the same word. It usually follows the word beta. Yeah. We were thinking the same word. I stopped myself from saying it out loud. Barely. But yeah, no, like, he thought he was all that, so I joined, and then it turns out Micah, of all people, was in it. It's like, bruh.
You didn't know that he was in it?
The biggest nerd in school.
Me and him became very good friends because of that, like, all the way until he moved in sophomore year.
Yeah, see, I dated his sister.
I didn't even, try that. Got to know any of that.
Yeah.
Just
And then there was Austin. Dude, Austin was just... If I could go back in time and punch someone in the face, that's the person I would punch.
Me too.
He was just so stuck up. Like, literally finished Cub Scouts early. Because his birthday, I think, there was something like that. Like, he was born on a leap year. Or some I don't remember what it was, but basically he was able to go to Boy Scouts before we were.
Yeah.
So when we got to Boy Scouts, he had already been in and made friends with, like, the older kids. So we got, like, bullied and, like, mistreated. Because I did. You weren't in it that long. I had to deal with them.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely would just get ignored by the older kids when I would have problems. Because he had been in it, like, been in. And just talked mad crap about me.
Yeah.
See, I never knew, so, Evan Harsh I'm gonna say, I don't really care about saying that name. I'm sure that's a fairly common name.
I don't care about saying any of their names. They deserve no discretion.
Fair enough. Evan was also in Scouts, but he wasn't in our troop. He was in, Rochester, I think.
Is what?
I think he was in Rochester. He was in a different troop.
Yeah. I think was he in Rochester or Warsaw?
I don't remember. I know he wasn't in ours. But I never knew that until one day in middle school I decided to wear my... Because there was like one day a year, I think, we were allowed to wear our uniforms to school.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. But I remember wearing my uniform, and he also had his.
I know I think Veterans Day.
May have been Veterans Day. So literally during the Pledge of Allegiance in the... Because if you... For those of you who don't know, if you wear your Cub or Boy Scout uniform to school... Instead of putting your hand over your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance, you're allowed to do the Scout Salute. Because, you're supposed to Scout Salute a flag when you're in full Class A uniform. Class B is the little t-shirts, but regardless, I digress. Me and another student both had our Scout uniforms, Class A's. I didn't know he was in Scouts. He didn't know I was in Scouts. So it went from this really cool sentiment of like, yeah, Veterans Day, you get to wear your uniforms, to me and him having this competition to see who could stand the straightest, arm at the better angle. Like, it was literally like, who can be the better poster boy for Scouts in our school.
The peeing contest.
Yeah, like, it was bad. Because, like, I was at full attention, like, full rigid, full right angle. It's not right. No, right angle is when you're holding up, you know what I mean. Hopefully Stream knows what I mean. But,
I should be back. I'm running to the restroom.
Okay. Yeah.
You gotta be good.
Scouts is a lot of fun for me, because, like, I got into Scouts because it was like, yeah, archery and BB guns, and then we get in and we don't get to do any of that, because that's summer camp stuff. And you don't actually get to go to summer camp until you're in Boy Scouts. So I had 2 years of Cub Scouts before I could even do that stuff. And then I went and I did rifle and shotgun both. And what I realized was, I had never shot a shotgun up until that point. And me being me goes, nah, because they had 20 and they had 12 gauge. Me being me goes, nah, give me the 12. Dad has a 12 gauge. Mom shot a 12 gauge. I want the 12 gauge. Yeah, well, the problem was, it was like my second to third class of the day. And the thing about the summer camp we went to for Boy Scouts is, that entire camp was like a mile total. So it was just like, you woke up, and depending on what your first class was, you could potentially walk like a mile for your first class. Like, it was legitimately like a college campus, but as a summer camp. And we had bad heat that year. And the showers were broken. The showers had no cold water. Their heater had broken. It was only, you could only get hot water. So I don't think I showered that entire week. I think it was no, I showered once. But it was it was bad. It was brutal. But it basically ruined summer camp for me. And I went, I think, the following year, because I did archery at some point, because I still have the little arrow we made. You get to make your own arrows, which is neat. But no, honestly, if you're in Scouts, depending on where you're at, I generally don't know if summer camp's worth it. What I do know is, geez, I don't even know if I can talk about this, because it is kind of like a secretive thing in Boy Scouts. But in Boy Scouts, there is a group called the Order of the Arrow. OA for short. And how you get in is you have to be a certain rank in Scouts, and your troop mates will actually refer or will actually select you as the candidate for their troop. It's basically only a few people from your troop are allowed to get tapped in, is what it's called. And it's a fairly neat little thing. But OA initiation, which I think I was actually dating Star when I had that, because that was the last scout event I did with my mom. And my mom had a fair amount of health issues. She had fibromyalgia. She had multiple sclerosis, and a few other problems, a few other health issues. But basically for OA initiation, it's fasting, which I had already done intermediate fasting up to that point. I don't know if I've ever told you that, Star.
I don't know.
But I had done intermediate fasting in the past, prior to that, so it wasn't like the greatest thing for me, because like I literally went an entire week. Basically, how I was fasting at the time was I was only allowed to eat at night. So it's kind of like a Ramadan fasting, which is, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. But I was only allowed to eat at night, and I couldn't even consume like juice. Like I wasn't even letting myself eat or drink like juice. Like it was water all day long, and I could eat one meal at night. And it didn't matter how big the meal was. It literally, like, the requirement was for it to fit on a plate. So as much food as I could put on a plate and water all day long, and that's all I'd eat. And that was during summer school, of all things. And it was genuinely so bad that and this was after COVID, so I'd already put on all the weight. But a friend of mine, I will not say their name, Star knows who they are. They are a friend of mine's ex, who Star knew, actually forced me to eat ketchup packets because I was eating that little. But yeah, like I had already done intermediate fasting prior. So doing it at a Boy Scout event, I was like, okay, cool. Another day, I don't really care. But like honestly, it's not for the faint of heart, because like the first night, you get a tarp and whatever you could fit in your bag, up to like a certain amount of weight, because you have a weight limit, and you have to survive outside at night. Like you have to spend the night. And of course, it was like right before school started, something, so like August, so it wasn't bad at all. But my mom having health issues, it was really bad for her. But she was dead set on doing it with me. And I think we had some sort of argument, like right around there, like she was mad at me. I don't exactly remember what happened, but she was like really upset with me. Like I made her feel really bad. But the first day you spend outside. The second day, you have to be quiet. It's a vow of silence, or whatever. So literally starting from the time you get there, you're allowed to talk. Then you're like put into groups of 4, I think, or something like that. And a OA member, someone who's already done the initiation, also joins you. And they lead you around and do stuff. And you're not allowed to talk. And you're fasting. And I think like what we got to eat was like a hard-boiled egg, a cup of juice, and maybe a slice of bread or something like that. Something very light. And that's all we got to eat the whole day, and we weren't allowed to talk. And what they have you do is you get to be the lucky little guys who get to do all the cleanup for the summer camp. Because literally, OA, the initiation is twice a year. Spring and fall camporee is when you get tapped out. So they use the initiates to tear down the summer camp, like the cots and stuff. In the fall. And then they use the next batch of initiates to put it all up again in the spring. So basically the like there's vow of silence, there's fasting, and you get to be the lucky duckies who get to clean the latrines at the campsite, tear down the tents and the cots at the campsites, clean up this, that, and the other. Basically, you're just the janitorial staff for this entire summer camp. And after like 2 or 3 days left, you're a member, but you have to attend like 2 or 3 meetings to become like a full member. It's just, it's honestly the dumbest thing ever. Like, when I joined Boy Scouts, mind you, Boy Scouts was founded by Teddy Roosevelt, of all people. And yes, I know it's now Scouts of America. They took out the boy because, you know, they let girls and, you know, anybody else in. But I'm going to refer to it as Boy Scouts because it was Boy Scouts while I was in it. Just like I refer to it as Weeblo 1 and 2, even though the year I got out of it, they changed Weeblo 2 to Air of Light. They changed the actual name of that rank. Which tells you the years I was in it, but then again, I just turned 19. I graduated that last year. It's not hard to find what, you know, rationally figure out what years I was in Boy Scouts. But regardless, I had a lot of fun in Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts taught me a lot of valuable lessons. I got to meet plenty of sketchy people.
Good.
Huh?
I left.
Uh-huh.
I know most of the people you're talking about.
I got introduced to friends that I will have hopefully for the rest of my life. And, I got to see some pretty cool places. I mean, I had the opportunity to visit the Grand Canyon. If you can't tell, I'm something of a gamer myself, so I didn't really want to do that. Now looking back, it's something I wish I'd done. I think like the number one thing holding me back from doing that is I knew my mom wasn't going to be able to go on that trip due to her various health problems. And so I didn't go on the Grand Canyon trip ever, because there were multiple years where I had the option to. And I think the coolest trip I ever went on was down in southern Indiana. I've told this story on stream. This is the story of how I got scarlet fever, being one of the first scarlet fever cases in Indiana in I think over 100 years, something like that, some crazy number. And we were down in southern Indiana at a place called the Knobstone Trail. The Knobstone Trail is a 50-mile hike. 2 ways. It's 50 miles total. It's 25 one way, 25 back. We had plans to do all 50. We were told, hey, it's a 50-mile hike. We're going to do 50. But after doing the 25, it was decided not to. And like the first day was really brutal for me because I was not at all prepared. I had like minor chafing start pretty early into the hike. But then, thank God for one of my friends whose mother was a nurse, I learned the magic of gold bond powder. And literally the next day I woke up sleeping in a hammock, because that was like the first time I'd gotten to sleep in a hammock. Because, mind you, we're sleeping on the hiking trail. There's not places to really pitch a tent and all this. So we got to sleep in hammocks. So I got to borrow a hammock from one of the scout members. And I got to sleep in a hammock for the first time. Also rig a hammock for the first time. But, yeah. My brain is empty. Yeah, Knobstone Trail. First day was brutal. Lots of uphill hiking. And I did not... I hadn't learned at the time mind over matter. And mind you, this was before I started having like the health problems I have. Like, I have feet problems. I don't talk about this on stream, but it is what it is. I didn't have all these issues back then. Like, I was fairly fit. This was like when I played basketball still. Or shortly after. Like, I was still in really good... This was pre-COVID. This was peak me. Actually, I don't know. Me now is pretty peak. I'm a lot stronger now than I think I was back then. Who knows? Regardless. But, I just struggled a lot with the hiking trip. I actually have a shotgun shell that we found on the trail. I kept it. I brought it back with me. It's fired. If it hadn't been fired, if it was a live shell, the Scoutmaster probably won't let me keep it. But yeah, so that was a fun trip. And then another really fun trip, which honestly, this is the trip that I think I'm most thankful for. It was the opportunity that I'm most thankful for with Scouts. I got to go to Star, where did I go?
I can't remember.
It was the really big trip.
Oh, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, no, I remember, I'm saying the town in West Virginia. Harper's Ferry, there we go. Took me a minute. I got to visit Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, Gettysburg, and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It was a Civil War trip. I didn't get to go to the Eisenhower House because, again, I got super duper dehydrated, super sick. And Antietam. That was the other place, Antietam, Maryland. I was like, we went to a couple states. We went first to Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. So we left here in Indiana, went all the way to Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, where I realized I did not have a rainfly for my tent. No, I did have the rainfly. I didn't have the poles for my tent. I had a tent with no poles. I think one of the poles had like gotten broken. I can't remember. It was a couple years ago, before my mom passed away. So we went to Walmart, and we had the option. We could get an air mattress, and me and my brother Rogue could sleep in the same tent together, because he had a tent, or we could get a hammock. Well, I chose hammock. So I got to sleep in a hammock. But, Harper's Ferry was amazing. It was a blast. We went tubing on the river, on the, Potomac River, actually. No, we weren't on the Potomac. My mom ended up on the Potomac. She actually got lost. She found a cross current that took her, down the wrong river. And, she was missing for a good couple hours. She ended up getting off the tube, hiking up, and made it back, but it was very scary for me, because it was like one of the few times I'd been out of the state. This was before I'd ever gone down south to visit Star. The only other time I'd been out of the state was we went on a family trip to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. That was the only other time I had been out of the state. So now here I am with my younger brother in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. My mom is missing. No one knows where she went. And me being me, my first thought was, okay, I have this amount of money. If I have to, can I make it back to Indiana? Because I had the keys to her car, and I had money. Like, everybody else in the scout group was like, we're gonna make sure you get home. Like, you don't have to worry about driving when you're only, 15. Because I was wholeheartedly ready to just drive back to Indiana. Like, I was worried about my mom, but it was like, realistically, I have a younger brother who's dependent on me now. Thank God she was found, but... And she was pretty proud of me. She's like, well, I am hurt that your first thought wasn't, oh my God, we gotta find my mom, or hope she's okay. But she was like, I am proud that you were thinking of getting you and your brother home safe. So, and then from there we went to Antietam. Well, the problem was, I got so sunburnt from tubing on the river, because mind you guys, I am white. Like, this sand in Minecraft white. And I don't burn, ever. Big if, I'm able to take a shower. If I get sunburnt, and I'm able to take a bath or a shower, the next day I'll be tan. But literally, if I burn until I'm able to take a decent shower or bath, like fully submerge my body in water, I will be burnt that whole time. So going from Harpers Ferry to Antietam, I was lobster red. I think Star might have pictures of me. I know my mom took some pictures of us. Rogue at Antietam. But I got an Abraham Lincoln watch, and I got a Florida flag. Which is neat. A little flag. But that was Antietam. Everybody else went around like hiking, and I was like, I cannot be out of the air conditioning. I am in physical pain. But I improved slightly, and then we made it to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And did a whole hell of a lot of hiking. But as I said, I got pretty dehydrated and had some immediate medical issues that needed tended to. So I didn't get to go to the Eisenhower House. Well, everybody else did. But I did get to visit some pretty cool stuff in Gettysburg. And I actually have a a toy musket, as well as a couple flintlogs. Those are at Star's house. Because when I went down there, I didn't bring them back. But I digress. But Gettysburg was a lot of fun. And then we went to Philadelphia. The problem was, this was after my grandmother's passing. My mom wasn't in the greatest of health. And she would have episodes where she'd get like very bad migraines. She'd have to like literally pull over on the side of the road and take a nap. And when we were in Indiana, even though I was, younger, I think I may have been 16 at the time. I didn't have a license. I still don't. But she would let me drive. Because realistically, we had to get somewhere. We didn't have time to just stop on the side of the road and take a nap. But because we were in Pennsylvania, she didn't want to do that. Risk getting in trouble. So we ended up being late to Pennsylvania. Like, we fell out of the group of cars that we were in. So we had to pull over and stop. We ended up in Philadelphia, and having some friends in Philadelphia at the time, I get to be my mother and brother's tour guide of Philadelphia, because what's going on?
His Jacoby's phone is being very weird.
Okay.
So I keep looking him.
I felt like I was talking about Mom and it was like upsetting him. Because him and my mom were close as well. But, yeah. I got to be my mom. Like, my mom was very surprised. Like, the fact that I knew anything in Philadelphia, like, knew where anything was. But, Philadelphia, I've always liked Philadelphia. It's a pretty cool city. I had a decent amount of friends there. I don't anymore. Don't talk to those people. For reasons. But, yeah, Philadelphia was cool. And then the final place we went to, which was arguably the most influential of that whole trip, was the Flight 93 Memorial. I got to visit the actual place where the plane crashed. The plane that was crash landed by its passengers when it was hijacked on 9/11. And it was a really cool thing to get to be there, get to experience. Yeah, I get emotional telling that story because that was the last big thing I did get to do with my mom. And it hurts sometimes because my mom's later years weren't really spent me and her getting along. In fact, the night before her death, me and her had an argument, and I never got to tell her I was sorry. So there's a lot of things that, you know, if I ever say, you know, be careful what you say to people, because you generally don't know what could happen tomorrow. You know, tell your loved ones that you love them before you go to bed every night, because you don't know if they're going to be there when you wake up, and that's just the reality of it. Try to be very positive on this channel. I try to be a positive influence on everyone watching my contents live, because I genuinely think you guys watching my videos, listening to what I have to say, is the coolest thing in the world. This is the dream job. There's nothing I would rather do than sit here and just talk to you guys and just tell you my honest opinions on things that you guys care about. But I can't always keep it positive. There are going to be moments where I do let my inner thoughts show, not my past show. So, like I said, remember, always stay positive if at all possible. And just be careful what you say to people. My mom said this to me once. And I know it's, you know, I'm sure that it's all over the internet. But never, ever tell someone to kill themselves. Because you genuinely don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow with the phone call, with the text message that they are dead. Whether from their own hands or from some sort of medical complication. You genuinely don't know. Always be mindful of what you say to people. Always be mindful of the people you say certain things to. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors. You never know what's happening inside someone else's head. So with that, we are at time. Actually, we have another minute. I got really deep here in the end, which I do that a lot. I definitely think, having now done this for 2 months, I definitely see this as something I want to continue doing. I do enjoy this a lot. I do have a lot of fun with this. And, yeah, don't expect me to leave anytime soon. We're just getting started. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
Happy.